Therefore, therefore, time stood still. When Jesus was on the cross, the daytime stood still when the sun and the moon hugged each other and cried, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. That's the day that time stood still. When the rain poured down and darkness fell upon the land because they couldn't even shine. Sun couldn't even shine because the moon had the blocker. That's the daytime stood still. Daytime stood still with even the mist cried upon the land when Jesus crushed Satan's head. That's the daytime stood still. The daytime stood still. Everyone in existence saw at that moment. That's why you have people in the faith today. For some reason, they don't know why they believe. Well, they believe because they were there. We saw it. Everybody saw it. Even though you wasn't in your body yet, or your body wasn't created yet, maybe 10, maybe 1,000 years later, maybe 2,000, you were there. You were there. That's why you can hear right now the footsteps in your heartbeat of Jesus Christ when he was walking to Calvary. That's the daytime stood still. Ah, yes, wow. Let me just explain to you this, right? God is love, pure love, 100%. Not halfway, not. I heard some woman say God has to be evil too. Nah, evil was brought upon himself. That's why when God said God will separate the darkness from the light. Because even then he gave the devil free will also. Because still he was a power of love, a respite for a time. Think about it, you can get so far in the darkness where you don't even give a damn. But how would it feel if you knew that you was dead and you couldn't die because you were going through so much pain and so much torment, and you asking God to kill you? God, please just take my life, but you already did. But that's what will happen if you serve Jason on the ground and you do not have Christ. Oh, it will happen. It's what's plausible. Yo, it's Uncle Pete, man.